Good evening, fellow garden adventurers. I'm Kelly, aka K2, and this is my channel dedicated to me building my dream gardens and farm here on the beautiful central coast of California, Zone 9B. All right, so this evening there's a few things I want to get done. So let me flip this around and show you what we're going to do. So the first thing I want to do real quick, and this should just take a moment, is I've got these three sunflowers, and I'm going to put them in a little drift right here. This is kind of filling this gap. We've got a green giant arborvitae that eventually will get huge and fill up this spot. I have this really beautiful, I'm not exactly sure what this is. I'll have to ID it and throw it up on the screen. But it's got these beautiful white flowers. So some kind of evergreen shrub, maybe a laurel or something, I don't know. And then over here we have sort of our mini berry patch. These are berries that either volunteered in this container or came back from the dead in this container here. So I figured, what the heck, we'll give it a go. So anyways, there's just this blank spot right here, and I think some tall, beautiful sunflowers would go really nice. And also I see I've got some fire ants over here, so I'm going to throw some fire ant powder on those as well. So we'll see you in just a moment. So I got the 3 holes dug. This is just compacted sand back here, so I threw a little bit of the Miracle Grow all-purpose garden soil in there, threw some biotone starter, and used up the last of my Proven Winners time release for flowering plants fertilizer. So I'm gonna drop these 3 sunflowers in there, and we'll finish up in a moment. And the sunflowers are in. So we have 3 sunflowers. Let me show you the tag for the variety. They are Sunflower Sunfinity. Let's see, these are supposed to get 4 feet tall by 2 to 3 feet wide. So should be a nice patch of these back here. And I think those look good. Got them connected to drip. Also killed the fire ant mounds, and even got a bag of mulch down back here. So that's the first project we're doing this evening. And yeah, I got them watered in and verified that the drip is working. So all right, next, off to the next project. Okay, so the next project has us over here in the hibiscus garden. And for this, we've got this drift of Alstroemeria or Peruvian lily. So found these beautiful purple ones, and then these white ones that have a little bit purple centers. And I thought I had purchased some more purple ones, but it turns out it was a mix. And it was one of the ones, when they say mix, they meant all different colors in the same container. So I found another container of just purple. So that is going to go in there and replace that mixture one. And then over here, supposedly, the folks at Cherry Lane insist that this is supposed to be an all-white Alstroemeria. So there's no bloom, so I'm taking it, a little bit of faith, and the tag does say that it's white. So we're going to plant the white ones right here, and then swap out the all purples for the mix of colors. So let me get to digging, and we'll see you on the other side. And we are done with the Alstroemeria project. We've got the new all purple one in, hooked up to drip, and we have the new all white one in, also hooked up to drip. Did a lot of weeding throughout the hibiscus beds. Also trying to catch a gopher in here. and I discovered my white paraplu Rose of Sharon that I planted a couple of months ago. Never got hooked up to drip. Luckily, it was right next to the what is that, a clementine, and so it was getting some water from that. But anyways, it should be much happier now and start growing faster like all of its buddies. I gotta say, so I've never grown hardy hibiscus before, but these guys are booming. I've got 3 hardy hibiscus in here, about 10 different rows of Sharon, and if I end up doing something different with this space back here, I'm just gonna put all the different tropical hibiscus just intermixed up amongst all the other ones, but I'll keep them in containers so that way if we're gonna get a freeze, I can rush them into the greenhouse or the garage or something, and then also I can control the soil conditions easier that way. But anyways, all right, so Alstroemeria is done. The next thing I'm going to do is a little bit of destruction or just, you know, renewal. Oh geez, see, there's just weeds everywhere. I do this constantly. All right, so yeah, ignore all the gopher damage. That was a spring gopher offensive. It was pretty incredible. All right, over here, the gophers were evidently love the lettuce and kale. So what I'm going to do now, I've already done a few over here, but all of these right here, they've gone to the flower and seed, so they look kind of terrible. They just look like weeds now. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all those out and put them in the refuse or the organic thing. I bought a compost bin. I just haven't had a chance to set it up yet, but if I did have it up, I would put these in it. But all right, I'm going to pull these out and we'll see how it looks. Wow, that looks so much better. It's you can actually see the daisies now, especially right now with the evening sun lighting them up like like they're electric lights. But anyways, yeah, much less busy, and it looks like got rid of a bunch of weeds. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this quick video. We removed all the kale, ornamental kale and cabbage that was in here, making the daisies pop and look so much better. We planted our little drift of sunflowers back here and killed some fire ants. So I'm really looking forward to those getting big and flowering. I mean, it says they only grow 4 to 5 feet, so they're not like giant ones, but I think they should be really good. So far, my experiment of keeping the new baby avocado trees in containers and protected from the sun for a little while seems to be working. I'll as soon as I can get all those trunks painted, I'll get those in the ground. But then over here, well, did a whole bunch of weeding back here, even though I'm not sure you can really tell, but cleaned up quite a bit here in Lilac Lane and with all the butterfly bushes. Something is eating them like crazy, so wasn't expecting that. Might have to spray. We fixed, we got this poor white Rose of Sharon on drip finally after all these months, so should be much happier. And we got this Alstroemeria in the ground. So we got an all white one here. It's Colorita Claire is its variety. And then we have this existing purple, this beautiful white with purple throat, and then this all purple one, which is Tamara. So those are all right here at the front of the hibiscus garden. So hope you enjoyed this short video. If you haven't, please hit the like button and leave a comment. What's your favorite color of Peruvian lily or Alstroemeria? I've got reds and oranges and yellows at different places around the garden. So let me know. Again, I respond to all comments, so please leave a comment. Share with your friends and family who enjoy gardening. Help me grow this community. And if you hit that little bell thing, it'll notify you when I drop the next video. I removed a couple of dead gophers and reset some traps and did a whole bunch of other stuff this morning, which is in a different video. So most importantly, have a wonderful evening, and until the next video, happy gardening.